The mission of the Keene Housing Kids Collaborative is to build a solid foundation for the children living in low-income families so that they can progress towards a successful adulthood. It's not about ability or intelligence, it's about equity and opportunity. And we want to help these children that may not have that same opportunity. We want them to be able to develop into their full potential as they move towards adulthood and become engaged parts of our community.
We started thinking about doing something different for our kids pretty early on when I came to Keene. And so we started doing a little bit of research and found a model called the social genome model that the Urban Institute had studied for years to be one that we might be able to replicate here. So we thought a good way to make that happen was, rather than continue to have programming for our kids that we run, the Housing Authority runs, that we would instead help create an independent 501c3 nonprofit that would be solely focused on making those things happen for our kids.
There was a lot of work that was done up front. Liz Chipman was the founding executive director, worked very closely with Josh Meehan from Keene Housing to educate and convince the community that this was something that could have a great impact to our community. But they've done an amazing job at it, because here we are and now being able to serve over 600 children. I feel that it's a very well supported and believed in organization that can really make a difference. And I love that I get to invest my energy and time and skills into something that makes a difference for kids.
So at that time, I had just come to New Hampshire as a new mom, a new single mom, and things were actually really scary. I didn't have any daycare resources, I didn't have any after-school resources, I didn't even know where to go for a doctor's office. And so I worked with Anna a lot. I found that to be really helpful, as I was really nervous, and it's not like other low-income programs that are exclusive to low-income families. We're integrated with other families that are paying top dollar for these resources, and we're treated as though we are as well. Your kids deserve these opportunities, and I know I grew up and I didn't have them because programs like this didn't exist.
I've definitely learned patience and trust. I used to have this really good connection with a horse, and then he had to get retired. So moving to this barn and having to trust another horse like that and be patient and learn with the horse and kind of just let everything fall into place.
The founding partners that Kids Collaborative collaborated with in 2015, the Keene Family YMCA, MoCo Arts, Keene Parks and Recreation, and a therapeutic horse riding center at that time was called Miracles in Motion. They saw it as a way to reach kids that they may not be able to reach normally. You've seen now we have over or close to 50 different community partners, and that's what I really love, is that we've just got such a rich variety of programming.
It's been great because they get to experience all different sorts of things. So it kind of makes them well-rounded, kind of gives them a better idea of what's out there, and which is really nice.
Sharing those 30 or 45 minutes, you will see your kid, I saw you doing that, you're amazing, you are getting better, you know, remember at the beginning? So that opens a door for communicating with our kids, for a healthy communication with our family.
I definitely think it's helped improve their self-esteem and their confidence in themselves.
I love swimming a lot, and whenever we go to the lake, I would feel like I'm the professional. I'm like the better swimmer in the lake.
But they have a lot more personality now. They're outgoing a lot more, which to me is huge.
When we joined the Kids Collaborative program, he was going full-time to school and I was working full-time. So it was kind of hard to find that balance. And it was amazing. It was amazing to see that my kids were in the right place, learning amazing things, while we had the opportunity to work and study, you know, and grow as a marriage. as a family.
I feel like we're not only helping the kids and the Kids Collab, but we're also promoting all these other great organizations in our community. I'm excited for us to expand the number of kids that we're impacting.
This is an independent organization and they rely upon local philanthropy and partnerships to survive and to grow. And so I think it's really important that folks recognize that that's how the collaborative is going to be successful and that's how they're going to grow.
The big aha moment for me is always when I speak with the children and you just see that glow in their faces when they talk about the experiences they're having. Also, let's not forget the parents. The parents, the joy that the parents get out of seeing their children thriving. I don't know of another agency right now that can do so much for children, and we have proof that everything that we're doing actually works.
We have a partnership with the Keene School District because we want to measure the impact we're having in terms of academic progress, to be able to show our supporters that there is real evidence to support our mission and the philosophy that we have in investing in these kids. So I feel really lucky to be a part of that.
I just am excited to see how well the organization's doing and how the collab is growing. And I'm really excited to see what it looks like in another 7 years, another 10 years.